Hello and welcome to my new video. Today I'm trying to experience playing World of Warcraft as a new player, to basically see how it evolved over the years. First, a wheel. I want to pick a class I'm going to play. It's not gonna be a warrior. It's not gonna be evoker, it seems. Let's see. Not a druid. So the wheel is the last thing remaining is what I'm gonna play as part of this challenge or experience, how do you wanna call it. Not a monk. 4 options remaining. And Paladin is out. 3 options remaining. I'm doing this as a what I will play after priest, not a shaman. When I do all the things I want to do in priest, I'm gonna need a main. So, as a part of this video, I'm choosing my main. And last one remaining is Death Knight. Of course, Drana is the race. There's so many different options, I must say. And character creation, you can do all sorts of stuff in character creation. Okay, with character being created and set up the way I want it to be, now we come to the part of going online first time. That can I start as level 8 since this is a hero class. Based on the lore, I know you fought Lich King forces and he raised you as a Death Knight. So you're a fallen soldier of the Alliance or Horde.
You stood boldly against the shadow and purchased another dawn for the world.
As the story says.
But the evil you fought is not so easily banished. The victory you claim, not so easily held. For now, the specter of death looms above the world yet again, and it has found new champions to bring about its final reign. Knights of darkness, wielding runes of death and destruction, bound by the will of the Lich King. This is the hour of their ascension. This is the hour of your dark rebirth.
Okay, let's start with questing. First thing what we need to do is speak with the instructor Vesuvius. I like to set my bars a certain way, so I know where my abilities are. I developed a key binding system for myself. And completing the first quest. It shouldn't be. I like this guy is running up from me. Why? Stay in place so I can get to you.
Where you tread, doom will follow. Go now and bring yourself away, Death Knight.
We need a room blade to be our weapon. And we need to get close to Runeforge. And game is basically telling us how we can use Runeforging ability. This is Death Knight only weapon and chance. With our weapon enchanted. An option of few weapons and Runeforging abilities. Great. And let's go with the sword. What's that? Oh, this is part of
There's work to be done.
terrible some event leveling. I got a mag. Great. Can apply some runes. Fallen Crusader it is.
I will listen for now.
We're getting a good amount of experience for just completing 2 quests. We are already 2/3 of EXP required to level up. Okay, Veins of Mysterious Fortune gives some increased experience, etc. But still, leveling is much faster than I remember it being. And we defeat Unworthy Champion. To return back to this guy.
Speak your peace.
To level up, we got few abilities. A taunt, movement speed, and sort of a defensive. And at each level they're getting more abilities. One more level, we're level 10, where we can unlock specializations from level 10. We completed a few more quests and we're level 10. We got our specializations. I think Frost is generally the easiest, although with Midnight every single specialization got reworked and in a way simplified. And after completing a bunch of more quests, we get more spells, more talents, and there's actually starter build which actually teaches you, in a way it helps you, so you don't have to think about what talent is the best. It's not perfect, but it works pretty great for a new player. With more abilities you're gaining, great stuff. And one more recent addition is assisted highlight. So it shows you how to do your ability in a better way. It highlights with a blue outline spells you should use, in which order to execute your rotation in a better way. Once you see those rotation maybe a few times, it becomes muscle memory. You learn it yourself, in a way. So this is great for new players. Also, after completing that Knight starting zone, I get first professions. First is blacksmithing, so I can craft armor and weapons. That Knight uses plate, and blacksmithing can make all of the weapons that Knight needs and weapons. But you can't get materials from blacksmithing. So, second profession I'm going to pick up is mining. So you can actually mine ores and mine nodes in the open world, so I can actually get materials I need to craft weapons. I pick up mining pick, equip it, I go into open world, Evelyn Forest, and try to farm some ore for mining. so I can smelt ores and craft them into bars. I gather a few more copper veins and I return back to Stormwind and I can go back to crafting. First thing I need to do, I need to smelt copper ore into copper bars, which can be used with blacksmithing profession. Okay, our bars are almost melted, few more to go. And now I can start crafting my blacksmithing items. I need to craft few low level crafts so I can actually get to the weapon crafting part. I would like to craft a two-handed sword as first good craft. I craft few sharpening stones, craft few of the other stuff, and finally I got enough skill and I bought some materials of the auction house so I can craft two-handed sword. It isn't the greatest sword, but I crafted it myself. And when it comes to leveling, there is one super important system you can do, so you can choose one of many expansions you are leveling in. You are basically experiencing this expansion storyline. Dragonflight is recommended. You can follow basically all the campaign quests, and leveling should be pretty much easier, since World of Warcraft lore is super complicated to new players. And when it comes to the lore of Warcraft can be super complicated. So you can pick up one of these lore walking quest lines and you can, with Lore Walker Cho, learn great amount of lore from a simple quest line. So basically Lich King, the guy who created that Knights,
The Lich King.
the Zalatat main villain of the new expansions, the Ethereals, and a few more. And I know World of Warcraft can be pretty complicated. So, tell me in the comments below, what topic do you want me to explain or show you next? PvP, raids, dungeons, crafting, secondary professions. Whatever topic makes you confusing or is hard for you to understand, tell me in the comments below and I will try to make an update or a guide to that part of World of Warcraft. And yeah, thanks for watching this new player experience guide and see you in the next one. Bye.